Testing. 1, 2, 3.
4.5.
Welcome to another edition of Drinking with Craig and Roger. I'm Roger.
And I'm Craig. We are gonna start a new little series, sort of videos here and there, we'll see how it goes, of little quick hitters. Just a quick review on something we find interesting that we think is worth checking out. And today we're gonna do Chattanooga Whiskey's pretty recent triple Islay cask finished bourbon, which is pretty awesome, pretty unique.
Made in batches of 7 to 9 barrels.
Pretty small.
That's pretty small. The whiskey is a combination of American whiskeys, but aged about 5 years and then finished for 6 months in a combination of Islay Scotch whiskey barrels.
And for anyone that doesn't know, Islay whiskey, Islay is a region of Scotland that's famous for producing very smoky, peated Scotch whiskey, which is sort of a love it or hate it situation for a lot of people. But I'd say more love it than hate it. If you're into whiskey, you probably love it. And so it's not often that you get to taste peat and bourbon together. There's only a couple other examples I can think of. But this is my favorite.
Well, if this combination is well liked and sells well, you'll probably find more of them around.
Yeah, true. So my wife gave this to me as a birthday present, and I was very surprised. So let's go ahead and pour some.
Absolutely.
All right. It's probably good there.
I think so.
All right. And so, yeah, I'm a fan of Chattanooga Whiskey. We're here in Atlanta, Georgia, and so it's just a little, maybe 2-hour jog up north from us to where they distill in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And they usually do high malt bourbon, lots of interesting different kinds of malts. And
which is what this is.
yeah, this is that, then finished in the other thing. So let's see how it goes.
Cheers.
Cheers. What do we got?
Oh, nice clean smell. I'm not smelling a lot of smoke.
It smells like a, kind of like a old dive bar. It just has like the ghost of cigarettes past in it.
It doesn't hit you right away, but the more you smell it, the more you can taste a faint, smoky
Tobacco,
smell,
also a little bit of that. And of course, the
malt.
kind of the sweet malty bourbon. So.
Oh yeah, there. I just got some of the smoke.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't present, you taste it more than you smell it, I think. Zing.
Yeah. Yeah, zing, very sweet, malty
Wow.
body.
Yeah.
There are notes of vegetable peat, unburnt peat, with the smoky burnt peat.
Okay, yeah, I could see that. And I forgot to mention, because it becomes immediately apparent, this is our first drop of whiskey of the day. It's 111 proof, so it's 55.5% alcohol. It's got some zip to it, but it doesn't taste, it's not hot. It's not, overwhelming at all.
No, I don't think we need to put any water in it to enjoy it.
It has a lot of complexity.
Oh, yeah.
So right now, this time, that tobacco note is really kind of showing itself to me. It's a great combination of like sweet, but also sort of tannic and dry. And a lot of cinnamon, which is something I get from those high malt whiskeys.
A very long finish with the malty part being the dominant part. There's a little bit of the smoke, but the big finish is mostly the malty body of it.
Yeah, chocolate's coming out to me now, like some kind of cocoa. All those kind of flavors. It's really, really interesting.
It's a pretty nice dram.
I agree. I highly recommend getting this. If you're into anything different, if you want to try something a little different, this is different than anything else you have, but it's very pleasant, and everyone who I've let try it has liked it. Everyone.
I wouldn't make the 2-hour one-way drive to Chattanooga for one bottle, but I might make
No.
it for a case.
It's not necessary. It's not necessary because they have fairly good distribution. I think at least within the Southeast. Like I just bought this was purchased locally. You don't have to
Okay.
get this is not one of their experimental series that you can only get there. It's pretty good distribution, and you know they've done multiple batches of some of their past, you know, like the port cask finish and stuff like that. So if this is popular, they're going to do it again.
Oh yeah, most of these distilleries produce a number of different products in small scale, which is what you're talking about here. All right, it's very nice.
Man. Closest comparison to this that I could think of is something else I also have, so I went and grabbed it. We've talked about it before. Oppidan Smoke & Sea, another U.S. craft distillery that's doing a very malt-centric bourbon that they have put in, amongst other things, Islay barrels. So kind of a similar profile. This one is also good and interesting. Lower proof. Let's see what we think side by side. Here we go with Oppidan Smoke & Sea. Much more subdued nose.
Oh, it's cloudier nose. There's more fuzz in the top part of it. Yeah,
Definite, and more on that chocolatey, nutty type profile.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what that smell is. It's not quite smoky. It's I think peaty. I think just the vegetable
not
part.
smoke,
Not
but
smoke.
peaty.
Yeah.
This one has almost like pecan shell type of, notes to me. It's a lot muddier, fuzzier flavor.
Okay.
A little sweeter, and a lot less punchy. What do you think?
Well, it has a very malty, sweet base, but there's a lot of stuff that is above that base. I'm trying to put it.
For me, the Chattanooga has a lot more interest, a lot bigger, bolder flavors.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it sort of has a nutty type finish with a tiny bit of peat, maybe a tiny bit of smoke, but it's very, very small part of the finish.
Yeah.
But it does have a long finish.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. We did this in a video on accelerated aging because they do numerous things to try to get a lot more interest into this bottle in a short amount of time. So it was kind of interesting. Yeah, you can check out that video if you're interested above. But yeah, so just thought that might be worth a comparison. But since we're focusing on the Chattanooga, I think that's my pick between these two, and you can't go wrong picking one up.
How much, what's the proof on that thing? Is it 80 proof? So, this one has more substance and a heavier body, but it's also about 10% higher in alcohol than the other one, which makes a heavier body.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's a lot bigger, bolder, punchier. Now, there are some flavors in here. Not everyone is gonna like this Islay finish, but it's gonna be different than anything else you have, and I believe a lot of people are gonna like it. But if you only like your bourbon, within that Kentucky profile, and you don't like anything different, this may not be the one for you. But if you're up for a little bit of adventurousness, if you like Scotch whiskey also, anything like that, like this is a really good one to check out.
All right.
Yeah.
If you like what we're doing, do like and subscribe.
Yeah.
It helps the channel to grow. If you have any comments or questions or any suggestions about Chattanooga whiskey or, Islay finished whiskeys, let us know. We'll see if we can do something about it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
until next time,
Yes.
cheers.
Cheers.